They'll do anything.
Yeah.
Oh, hey! Hello!
Hello!
We're over
Look
here
at
doing
the set. Who is there? Nobody.
Nobody's there. Hello, friends. We don't look very spooky.
No, we're not disguised this year.
Don't worry.
Sorry.
Don't worry. Spooks are going to happen.
No.
First, we wanted to do the regular Warriors Den news, get that out of the way, and then get into the very awesome spooky content, because this is my favorite time of the year, and I hope it's yours as well. Whoops, I can hear myself on my phone. That's annoying. Bravo! Welcome. Before we get into all this, let's do some news, Damien. So,
Yes. Serious stuff.
we launched Marching Fire just last week. It's only been a week.
Yes.
And we had issues with our PS4 players in the EMEA region, we call it. It's Europe, Middle East, Asia, Oceania. I can never say it. Oceania? Oceania? Ocean, I don't know. Anyway, they couldn't get the Marching Fire content that they had pre-ordered. We fixed it by Thursday of last week, but to compensate for that, we rolled out 25,000 steel to those affected, and that went out yesterday or the day before.
Yeah.
You should have it now. You get a pop-up in the game. If you think you were affected on PS4 EMEA and you didn't get it, contact us at support and we'll figure it out. We'll look at your case. Now, when we
Xbox
say
One
that,
users.
instantly everyone's probably already in the chat being like, what about Xbox? We hear you. We know there is currently still an issue with our Xbox, some of our
Yeah,
Xbox
so it was
users.
Xbox sharing first. We patched that on Thursday as well.
Yeah.
And now I don't know if it's still linked to sharing or not, but
So
we're having
at the
many
time,
reports
that,
of
so it was
players.
Friday actually. Friday we did a maintenance to fix the game sharing issue on Xbox. When that happened, something I think on we're working with Xbox right now to figure it out. Something on their side sent what they call revocations of content, which is usually what happens when you get a refund. They have to revoke the content after they give you your money back. I don't think that many of you did refunds, but that's how it's looking on the back end. So we're working with Microsoft and Xbox to straighten that out, and I do apologize.
Yes.
It's taken a long time. It's been a week, so that's really frustrating. We get it. So stay tuned. Stay tuned to our social channels. We'll update you as soon as we have more movement on that. I can assure you it is the top priority right now on the team to get that figured out and work with Microsoft and get that figured out. So hang in there, Xbox players. We're still working on it.
Yes.
Okay. Good news. The camera just cut out. Hey, we got another camera. That's what that's for. Is that what my thumb looks like?
Yeah.
Good news. Next week, next Thursday, patch 2.02 drops. That's the quickest I think we've ever done a full patch after.
No, I will. I have some text.
Yeah, Damien's got some.
I have some highlights.
Damien's got some notes
So yeah,
from next week's patch. We don't have the full patch notes yet.
No.
We'll get to them next week.
yeah, and we'll show part of the things that come into the patch next week. On the next show, but what I can tell you is that there is a surprise inside it that we'll reveal in a few minutes. We will have the TND fit sacrifice fixed. You know, we removed the stamina because there was a bug. Now we're bringing back the stamina without the bug. Same thing as well. We fixed many things related to the fit of the Shaolin. That sometimes he was going out of bounds. Many fixes on the hero tactics as well, where it's bad feedbacks.
There is something on the camera lens on Damien's forehead.
And yeah. And fixes on the flow and menus as well. So we had feedback from the player about being stuck. It's very serious what I'm saying.
I know.
right
I'm
now,
sorry.
okay?
I'm sorry. I'm just distracted
About
by this.
people being blocked in the menus, or they have to reboot the game to play, or things like that. We have many of those that will be fixed next week. We have also some map fixes. So when people falling into the ground, things like that,
Yes.
collision issues, navigation issues, especially on the new maps. So we have fixes on those. We'll have some level design update on some of the bridge maps, the Samurai one and the Viking one, for the balancing sake. Facial animation in barracks in the hero menu will be on again. We had many people reporting the loadout gender issue, that when they switch the gender in one loadout, it switches in all loadouts. This is also fixed next week.
Good.
And some crash and stability things linked on breach especially will be fixed as well.
Cool.
Because stability has never been good as with Marching Fire on all game modes.
Stability has never been as good as it is now.
Yeah, exactly. So Dominion, much better, Duel, much better, and all. Breach is a bit new, so it's a bit less stable. So we have many fixes on that area as well.
Yeah.
So it's, I think, the biggest patch we've ever done regarding fixes, and just in raw number. So we'll go into the details of I hope the LD changes next week. We have some other surprise that will come into the patch content-wise next week that I won't disclose today. But yeah, big patch next week. So can't wait to see the result of that.
I can't either. You're going to be gone.
I'm going to be gone. Honeymoon. Now that Marching Fire is out.
Halloween honeymoon. That's spooky.
Halloween honeymoon,
That's
yeah.
spooky. All right. Well,
Halloween
I think that is the news. I don't think we have any others to share because we have a massive PowerPoint with the best visual effects in gaming. You're not going to believe your minds. It's so good. About 8 of us worked on this thing. It was like in Apollo 13 when all the engineers are trying to get the rocket back home. That's how we did this PowerPoint. It was very involved.
And mostly Mike and Kenneth.
Yeah, we could give them credit, I suppose.
Yeah,
they
we
did
can.
do all
We
the
can.
actual work. Mike and Kenneth, you don't know Kenneth, but he's better than Mike. So now we're going to go to the reveal of Return of the Otherworld.
Let's go.
We've got a trailer, and we'll be right back.
Listen closely. When the undead arrive, you have to save your skin. And watch your back. Listen closely. When the undead arrive, you have to save your skin. And watch your back.
Oh, hey.
Hey.
Welcome back. How about that trailer?
I'm a Cowboy Orochi.
You're our Cowboy Orochi. I am a Ubisoft employee berserker. And you've got a kendo stick. I've got a more accurate weapon, I think. That trailer is amazing, Damien. And that is only the... It looks like a static overlay over your face.
It's
like,
a pirate cowboy.
It looks like the meme videos they do where they just put a static image over video. But no, that's a real mask.
True.
These are prototype Halloween costumes that may or may not ever actually be produced.
For children's.
We found them. Look at the fur, huh? Look at that. I feel beautiful. Look at me. And then there's these weird hand things. I don't know. Yeah. I don't know if these will ever actually be produced. We found them in the office and decided to use them.
Yeah.
So, Damien, I talked up your PowerPoint real big.
Yeah.
Let's get into it.
Let's get into it.
Let's get into it. Yeah.
Woohoo! So look at that transition. Do people hear me with the mask?
Can they hear Damien okay? You probably have to speak a little louder maybe.
Okay.
No, it's perfect.
Again.
Look at that.
Woohoo!
Look at that. The glasses
Return
are foggy.
of the Otherworld. So from today to the 8th November. Okay. So what do we have in here?
We've got creepy atmosphere. A road more.
I will let you do the voice.
Thank you. Limited time spook medic loot. Pumpkin spiced content. Blood curdling game mode back from the dead. Freaky weekly arcade quest. What?
And that's new.
And a phantasmic art contest. That's a lot.
Okay, let's go.
You guys like how it turned to blood after each bullet point? That was my suggestion.
True.
Wow, Mike give me the finger? Come on, collaboration, bud.
Again, we have the Halloween music that is back. Do people hear it?
People hear it? Great. We don't hear it.
I could sing it too.
It's spooky.
It's spooky sing. So those are the same music as last year, as a tribute of what we did last year. Because we're like that. And he hasn't changed the picture. Thank you, Mike.
Oh, he did. He fixed
Good
it.
job.
Whoa.
He fixed it. At all.
Sass. No, he did. He just did some surgery. No one knows what you're talking about because it's so perfect.
Okay. Anyway, now we have a new blood moon
Look at that.
In
So
the
a
main
blood
menu
moon appears behind.
with some bats
on the
and
main
stuff.
menu.
So, and this is a direct answer to people saying, oh, why is it a black screen,
Right.
blah, blah, blah.
Now you see.
Now you see why.
It gives us options to play with.
Exactly. So smart. We're a smart team. And look,
The blood
it's
moon
true,
appears
it's true
again.
for the lobby as well. And we have some pumpkins, green-ish. People will show us some stuff regarding that.
Yep.
And
Wow. Hey,
the skeletons are back.
wait. Don't do anything. Max,
No.
get rid of our picture-in-picture, please. Important.
Okay, ready? Are you ready?
Yeah. T-pose!
Yeah.
Hopefully the audio worked.
This is a work of art.
Yeah.
So last year pirate skeleton, this year cowboy skeleton.
Cowboys. Why not?
Because why not?
It's part of the zeitgeist. Cowboys.
Yeah. Exactly.
Oh, we missed the audio. All that work.
Redo it again.
Do it again.
Do
it again.
what?
Let's
The
go
what?
back.
Okay. Let's go.
All right. Now I've oversold it. Okay.
Okay.
Worth it.
And what is amazing,
Yeah.
one of the amazing things is that those skeletons will be there in Dominion and all, but we have also pikemen skeleton cowboys.
This was predicted by the community. Well done, predictors. We do have skeleton
with
pikemen.
huge shields.
Yep. And spooky shields at that.
I don't know if you noticed, but each faction has a different cowboy hat.
I did notice that. I like the more fancy one. It's almost like a top hat. Like
Yeah.
that's like a more
That's the
refined
samurai
skeleton.
one on the right.
Okay.
Right?
Sure.
Yeah. Anyway. And look at that. We have changed one of our beloved map.
We have, and in fact, so there's new effects on the map here, and we actually have the effects artists
That one
who will be joining us right now. Come on up, Mark and Yuri. Oh,
But first,
oh, we have a transition.
have a
Thank you,
transition
Max.
for
Beautiful. We'll be right back with Mark and Yuri, our effects artists. My glasses are fogging up, guys. I sweat a lot. Can you see? You can see it. Yeah, you can see that I can't see.
Not me.
Now we are joined by two of our lovely effects artists, Mark and Yuri.
That are these guys as video game developers.
They are. That's true.
Yeah.
That's their costumes.
Specifically,
311 loving video game developers. Yuri Flammenbaum and Mark D'Amico. Did I say both right?
Oh yeah, about
Amazing. Amazing. So you're Italian and you're German.
I'm Brazilian.
I know. So we had a little joke with Mariana when she was on because she also is Brazilian. She has like a French and Italian name.
Yeah, we have weird names in Brazil.
You were actually just in Brazil for.
I was there for Game XP.
Game
actually.
XP.
Yeah, in Rio. Yeah, it was pretty special. I got to meet a bunch of our players over there. It was
Do you want to give a shout out to Gabriel and his crew? Because I think they're
Yeah.
probably streaming right now.
Hi, Gabriel. Nice to see you again, and Sarda.
Give him a Portuguese shout out. Come on.
Hey, sure. Well, which
The
camera?
spot. Yeah, that camera.
Oi, Brasil, tudo bem?
Oh,
Oh, mine. Okay.
yeah, he's messing with you. Max.
Well, I already said. So.
Okay, great.
The bear.
Shout out to Brazil. We love you guys. Brazil Bucks. All right. So let's
let's
check out
switch
the
to the
work that
game.
you've done in the game.
Yeah.
We haven't gotten to bring effects artists on before.
No, this.
Can you
new.
switch over to the game build, please?
do you want to navigate?
can't.
Max?
I'll narrate.
Game build, please.
Yeah, I'm switching.
Good job.
Thank
Max.
you.
Good job.
Wow. Okay,
at
this is
that.
awesome looking.
So do you want a little backstory? I guess?
Yeah, what's going on here? Looks very spoopy.
So the idea behind this was that we wanted to try and get that sort of like classic 80s, 90s Halloween feel, you know?
Yes.
We've gotten tech over the year after release to allow us to kind of add stuff and take it away dynamically. So this allowed us to do super unique things for Halloween events, for example. You saw it already in the past with the, was it Rain of Fire?
Yep.
Yeah.
So we're going to be able to do a lot more stuff like that. So this is a good example of it. And Yuri decorated this map, changed our fires to scary fires.
Green is scary.
Green is scary.
This has been established.
Smoke everywhere, very Ghostbuster feel.
I actually have a question there. Either any of you guys inspired by Peter Jackson's movies? Because he's always used green smoke as ghostly, like in The Frighteners and Lord of the Rings. Green was always the color of his ghosts.
Yeah, you're right.
Yeah? Not an homage? Okay, it's
I
fine.
mean-
It's fine. I'm a nerd. Sorry.
I'm more of a Ghostbusters guy,
Yes.
and they use green in the original ones a
Maybe you
lot.
stole it from them.
Possibly.
I got to be honest. I based it on Ghostbusters.
Okay, hey, Ghostbusters is a great reference for ghosts. I support you.
Yeah,
This looks amazing. I love it.
It worked out pretty well. The light.
What? The lightning?
Yeah. And we also have some bats flying everywhere.
Watch out for
the
the
bats.
bats.
Can the viewers hear the audio as well, Max? Like, so because the audio team did some work here as well.
Oh yeah, they did a great job as well.
Lighting guys, everyone
Everyone
was able to contribute. It was a super fun event to work on. It lets us let loose a little bit with our game.
It was really fun working on this one.
Did it give you ideas for things you can do for future tweaks and changes?
We'll see.
Oh, jeez.
Halloween is the last event we're ever doing.
Oh,
in
wow.
For now. Sorry.
Confirmed.
That's it.
So you're breaking that
We
news.
went too far and they decided to.
It's too good.
These little.
We can't do better. I
Yeah,
like the
see, I
effect.
told you the fires were
Yeah.
scary.
Yeah,
They are scary.
They're very
Yeah.
spooky. So I hope you guys enjoy it.
Yeah,
Is
hell yeah.
there jack-o'-lanterns in this one?
Yeah, there's a whole bunch. We hit them everywhere actually.
You have one upstairs. Look on the ladder.
Oh yeah, sure.
Over there.
Look, there's Gozer. Gozer's coming in at the top of that building.
There you go.
Oh, beautiful. Look at that pump.
They're the ever-burning pumpkins.
I've never called a pumpkin a pump in my life. I don't know why that just came out of my mouth.
I hope you start a new thing. It'll be really great.
Look at that pump.
They're the same pumpkins as the emotes that we have as well.
Hey, spoilers!
Oh, we didn't announce that. So.
No,
not
that's
yet.
fine. We're about to. It's good. You did a tease. You're a professional teaser.
Damn it! I had one job.
No, this looks amazing. Thank you so much, guys. It's cool. I think people have expressed interest, I think, in knowing how our effects team works and stuff like that. So maybe we'll do a little deeper dive with you and your team soon because I think that would be interesting.
That would be really
cool.
cool. Yeah.
Cool. Well,
Thank
thank,
you,
so
guys.
much.
You want to see, are we showing this stuff or are you guys showing the other stuff later?
You have other stuff to show?
Well,
It's later.
It's later? Okay.
Later.
Oh, sorry.
We're out.
Yes,
Some of the stuff we'll show in a few minutes. You worked on those as well.
Yeah.
that's the truth.
That's the
That
truth.
is the truth.
It's true. Stay in the room. Maybe we'll freeball it and bring you back in.
Why not? Yeah.
All right. So now we're going to go back to
The PowerPoint.
PowerPoint unless Max has another transition surprise.
For weapons? Oh, well, no.
Back to the PowerPoint.
Okay. Ta-da!
All right.
Hey.
Thank you, guys.
Thank you. Thank you.
That atmosphere was confirmed creepy.
So, what's next?
What's next, my friend?
It's the road. And look, I hope the transition is there, Mike. I hope, because
See how we do.
we already missed 2 transitions. I don't know if you saw.
Oh, we missed 2 of your great
Yeah,
transitions?
yeah.
Oh, boy. Oh, wait. Yeah.
Mike, what have you done?
We lost all the transitions.
Yeah, we lost all the transitions. Anyway, look, it's now. It's Halloween. Soon. As soon as we can do the maintenance.
So let's talk about the maintenance.
Yeah.
So the maintenance was meant to start actually a half hour ago for Halloween, for the return of the Otherworld. They are experiencing Ubisoft-wide issues with some of our back-end services. So the maintenance has not begun. If it begins during the show, we will let you know as soon as it does. If it doesn't, stay tuned on our social channels. We'll keep you updated. So
We need it.
that's
to
late
launch.
breaking news as we're sitting here looking like idiots.
Yeah.
So stay tuned on that front so you will know when you can play this awesome stuff.
And we'll have some orders.
If you're wondering, yes, the run of a show has the order of what we're going to do.
I mean, orders. Look.
Yes, it's true.
Yes, challenges.
I'm taking this off.
So they are called. Mariana told it to us, but I forgot. I think it's Return
Yeah,
of
Return
the
of the
Otherworld,
Otherworld
1, 2,
3,
etc.
4. Yeah. Exactly.
And we are doing a riddle again this year.
A riddle.
A riddle,
Aha.
like last year.
Okay.
But it's not the same.
Oh,
This one you will need to cooperate. But I can't tell you more. You have to discover it by yourself.
they will.
And so we're doing 4 of those, if I remember well.
Yep.
Be the faction with the most. But the white shine, you kept it.
Those transitions work.
Mike. Anyway, be the faction with the most endless march matches played. So now we're saying that endless march is coming back, without saying it.
I mean, they knew.
They knew. Be the faction with the most execution performed in endless march. Be the faction with the most takedowns performed in endless march. And the last one.
Everyone's giving Mike love in the chat.
Be the
though.
faction with the most
Let him
victories
see.
in endless march. Yeah, Mike is awesome.
Listen,
And it means he can save those amazing transition for an expert.
so we're not going to see these great transitions today, huh?
No,
Oh yeah, we don't have full PowerPoint on this computer for some stupid reason,
it's so sad.
and it's
so
out of
sad.
Mike's hands. We do not blame Mike for
It's
this.
yeah. Softwares.
Softwares.
Limited time spookmetic loot.
Correct.
So for that one,
We've got video.
we got no. But first, we're bringing someone else.
Oh, you're absolutely right, Dan.
Yes, because
Absolutely right.
we're doing something this year we haven't done last year on Halloween.
And what's that?
We're having Halloween weapons.
Halloween weapons, which means you get a weapon demo from the big man, Anthony McCloof. But first, Max has a transition, he tells me. All right, let's check it out.
Let's go.
Thank you very much, my lord. Anthony, welcome.
Thanks, guys.
Thank you for dressing up.
Did my best.
This is making like this. I'm sweating in this specific spot of my body and nowhere else right now. It's miserable.
I love the
Something
details.
about like it's just right where this fur is making like my bottom of my rib cage sweat.
I can't wait to smell it.
There's a pull quote for you. Put it on the box. Anthony, if you don't know, is one of our texture artists. Do we have multiples?
Yeah, we have
Okay,
more.
great. I assumed we did. And frequently comes on to show us very cool stuff in the game, what we do on weapons. And today, we've got spooky weapons. So let's check out the build, Max.
Here we go.
Look at that, an angel of death.
This one is the Warden's weapon is pretty cool this year for Halloween.
Ooh,
Oh, hell yeah. Snakes. Snake skin.
Snake skin.
nice getting out
Wow.
of skeletons, because why not?
Do we have snake skin effect on any weapons before this?
We had a couple
cool.
of weapons with snake skin, dragon scale. Like this one has a
Holy
Damascus
crap,
scale.
look at this sword.
Yeah,
This is amazing.
this is pretty visceral sword.
Wow. That is metal. Literally. Who we got
It's
now?
the peacekeepers.
PK.
Yeah,
Dragons. I thought they were bats at first. The dragon's amazing.
dragon. Yeah, with the Eye of Sauron up there.
Wow, look at the eye.
It's pretty cool.
It's amazing.
Beautiful.
The Centurion's weapon.
Ooh, who's this spooky man? Do we know?
No, I have no idea.
We don't want to know, I think.
Spooky Santa Claus. Look at that. Oh,
This one's very cool.
And no gold.
No gold
No
on
gold.
this one. Yeah. This
No
one's called,
gold.
this one's called the Lion's Den. Really like this one.
nice.
Pretty cool.
Oh, and it's like a sphinx on the
It's all lions, so
lion with
yeah,
wings.
Exactly. This weapon's very cool too.
Oh, hell yeah. Oh, man, the skulls.
Bring some justice.
Look at that.
I like the blade on this one.
Yeah, it's amazing.
They got that perp. I love it. I love it. Love all of these. I'm very happy right now.
Are you?
I am. Every one of these could be a heavy metal album cover. Like that's a metal looking fish face thing right there.
Yeah, that's a piranha.
Piranha.
Yeah.
Wow.
So the Kensei sword.
Ah,
Nice.
a demon.
I like the gem up top there. It looks like a brain coming out of his head. It's pretty cool.
This is your classic brain.
I love it.
The guard is nice.
Not too much. It's like spooky subtle spookiness,
Like you.
like me.
Even this blade. This blade is beautiful. Love the golden detail on it.
Yep.
Very nice.
Gold is back. Ah, yeah, it's really
Nice.
cool.
Big shug.
That's a pretty heavy weapon. You got a marble on as a
Marble.
centerpiece here. So really making it heavy for this one.
Birds. Hell yeah.
Yeah, nice.
That's nice too.
He's as frightened as you. See?
That blade is really cool.
Yeah.
Wow.
Do a lot of damage with
Yeah,
it.
that would not treat your skin nice.
No.
Love this one. We have like two jade colors, two different jade stones on this one for the handles and the guards. Very nice weapon.
Ooh.
I like that they're not, too like purple greenish.
Mhm.
They fit really well the world of
The
Warhammer.
samurai.
Mhm.
Yeah.
This is Odin. with his two crows next to him. Pretty cool
Nice.
weapon.
Odin is frightening anyway.
It's a very nice weapon.
Oh, wow.
That's nice. Like I like the skulls, the animal.
So those weapons, you can only loot them during the event.
Very important.
So when 8th of November comes and the end of the event comes, you won't be able to loot those anymore.
Right.
So you have 2 weeks
Oh,
This
to
one's
loot them
crazy.
all.
holy hell.
This one's crazy. It's very representative of Halloween and heavy metal as well.
Yes.
Very nice weapon.
Nice. Wolves.
This
Whoa.
one's pretty cool.
Look at
Very
that
cool.
skull.
Usually we'd be done by at this point, but we have the Chinese too now. Also, we have the
Wulin.
Wulin
Wulin.
faction.
I really like it. It's really cool.
Yeah. Oh, wow.
Chinese demon.
It's very nice. It's the Shaolin's weapon.
Oh, dripping blood.
Oh, that's really cool.
Nice.
Nuxia, this one's very nice.
Wow.
I don't know what's going on here, but
Look at the face.
yeah, there's a guy with some sort of a... It's pretty cool. So you have the back and the front, and they're two different colors for
Yeah,
the
it's
right-handed
cool. It shows
weapon.
you because these are still so new to us. Like, it
Yeah.
shows you the options of what can be different on these weapons. It's really cool.
And you got Jiang Jun.
For JJ.
This is a very nice weapon too. Like the engraving, I don't know what
Yeah.
it says, but you can always provide that. Pretty cool.
Nice.
And that's
Amazing.
it for the weapons.
Hell yeah. So, say it again, Damien. How do we get these?
You can loot them by playing any game mode, in fact. You see, I've done my mask
Yeah.
for both camera.
Oh, look at that.
It kind of
Flawless.
works.
Who's that? I don't know. Let's check camera 2. Oh, it's Damien. I get it.
So you can loot those in any type of game mode.
Uh-huh.
And we'll see, we have a new game mode as well. But so in arcade mode as well, in PvP, PvAI,
Yeah. And that's not all
and
you can loot.
also in scavenger crates if you want.
Oh, yes, for sure. But that's not all you can loot.
No, that's not all.
All right, let's go back to our PowerPoint. Anthony, thank you so much.
Thanks, guys.
Awesome as always.
Thank you.
PowerPoint me up, Max. Thank you. All right, Damien, proceed.
I proceed. So much blood.
Blood. So imagine a beautiful transition just happened.
And so we have some other cosmetic lootables.
We do.
We have a brand new outfit, the Moonlight Sonata. Brand new ornament, the Selenelion. That is
Celine Lion.
a blood moon.
The Celine Dion ornament.
That is
I would buy some.
That is a blood moon, and this is we had some message on Twitter today with people saying, "Oh, I hope they don't bring back the cosmetic loot of last year because that was exclusive to last year." Blah blah blah. And there you go, new loot, and we're not bringing back the loot of last year.
Hey, you
We're
didn't
not.
press one more button.
I need, because
Remember?
it needs
Red
to be
blood. That's cool.
Yeah, so new loot only for that event. The outfit of last year, the ornament of last year, the FX of the last year stays as it
Stay in the
is.
past.
It stays in the past. You can. It's
So the OG
time.
For Honor players can show those off.
Exactly, but you won't be able to loot those
Yeah.
this year.
That's right. But there's so much more.
There is so
friends.
much more. There is a brand
Oh,
new
yeah.
effect.
See what Mike has really upped his game. He
The-
has videos within the PowerPoint for you
Yeah.
folks. Look at that.
The Moonlight Sonata.
Play it again, Damien. Can you go back and just so they can
Yeah,
see
because he hasn't put loop.
Yeah, I know. I mean, it's an iterative process. That's awesome.
Almost
so the
there,
blood
Mike.
moon
Yeah.
rises. Love it.
Then the emote.
Boom.
Maybe I can do that.
Maybe
I
just
have a
push back
mouse.
and do it, yeah, sure.
So smart. And lastly, the execution.
Oh, blagoom. I
I
love
think
it.
you should do the sound of the effects.
Is there? I think there is sound on the PowerPoint. No, they don't need me. I'll do it again. Blagoom.
So those are lootable. You loot the one for the execution, the one for idle, the one for the emote. You loot the ornament
Yep.
and the battle outfit. And if you looted all of them, you can wear all of them at once. And it fits all together and it's amazing.
Like a puzzle. I love it. I love it.
But is that all?
That is not all.
That is not all.
We have some very spicy pumpkin spice content coming your way.
So what
I think
is
we have
it?
a little video
Do we?
to show you the new content available this week. Whenever this maintenance happens, let's check it out. Yes.
Let's go.
Holy moly. Holy
This
moly.
is so good.
So good.
So good.
I had not seen that video. I'd seen the masks, but not the full video.
And-
Amazing.
And new faction, Wulin faction means
Oh, yeah.
new mask, only for them.
Got to support those Wulin.
Yeah.
Amazing. So let's get into. We got some specifics on those.
So they are available as soon as the event starts.
Yep.
So after the maintenance, as soon as the maintenance starts, we don't
Yep.
know when. We have the Malignant Hydra for the Knights. We have the Huntress and blah, 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 for the Vikings. They are available not at 20,000 steel,
No?
Eric. No! But at 15,000 steel during the first week of the event.
Wow.
Because we're like that.
We're like that.
Oh, yeah. And we have as well for our beloved samurais the Benevolent Komeinu
Beautiful.
and the Divine Virupaksa
Beautiful.
for our Wulin friends.
You've been practicing.
Not at all. And Also, same rule, 15,000 steel during the first week only. And then
So,
we have...
do these go away? Obviously not if
They-
you buy them, but do they go away?
They
for
do not
purchase?
go away after the event. They
Excellent.
stay at 20,000 steel like other
Moving
masks
right.
in the past.
Yep. Hell yeah. All right. Next up, you can hit next, don't worry.
I don't think so.
You can. I've seen it. Yep, see?
Okay.
Next up,
I was so afraid, you know.
we've got
It's a
an
frightening show.
effect. An emote.
I'm full of fear right now.
An emote.
I'm scared, Eric.
It's an emote or an effect? I have effect written down here.
It's an amazing emote.
Emote. Thank you. That's okay. And we've got a video for that. Let's check it out.
Let's This one is so good, so funny.
Couple things. I like that it starts off and you're like, oh, they're doing the werewolf thing. That they
It's
that they did
exactly the
here.
same beginning as the
I'm
werewolf
not a werewolf.
one.
I'm a pumpkin head. And then I love the idea that that person would be like, I don't want this friggin' pumpkin head. And then they smash their own head on the ground. So messed up.
So creative.
Our animation
I
team
love
is a bunch of great weirdos. And then the head pops back in, as you would expect. I love it. I love it. I love it. So go back to the PowerPoint, please, Maximum.
So
There he is. 10,000.
10,000 steel.
Starts next week.
It starts next week. Le lendemain, the next day.
Le lendemain.
After Halloween to celebrate the Day of the Dead.
Okay, good spin.
See?
Do people celebrate November 1st?
Yeah, this is the Day of the Dead. And that's why we have Halloween in the first place.
Beautiful.
Maybe, I think so. And it will be only available 1 week. Then
this
it's
one
gone.
does go away.
Yeah, it does go away. Then it's gone forever. Like the werewolf emote that was gone forever. Is it? Who knows? We don't.
The werewolf.
I'm
emote.
like a double face. Is that the name in
Two-face.
English?
Two-face.
Two-face.
He's double face in French?
Yeah, it's
Okay.
it's double face.
Double face.
Yeah.
Great. I love it. Let's see what we got next. Ah,
And
the
we
bundle.
have a bundle. So the the bundle contains everything we just shown.
Yep.
So the emote, the mask, and as well the lootables. So the outfit, the ornament, the effect, the Blood Moon effect. It will be released next week at the same time as the emote, and it will be only available for 1 week as well, a few days more than the emote, so that if you missed everything, you can still catch up and get the bundle before it goes away. As usual in For Honor, it takes into account the content you've unlocked. So if you took one of the masks before, or if you loot some of the content, the bundle will be at a lower price. It's dynamic, it's amazing,
Yes, it is.
and we love it.
So the price changes based on what you've already bought or looted.
Exactly.
FYI, we mentioned we would give you an update on the actual maintenance that brings you the Halloween content. It will begin at 1 p.m. Eastern Time, which is about 10 minutes from
Yes.
now. Thank you very much for the update, Alex. And that is the update
Let's
that will
take
bring
our
you...
time so
Yeah.
that they can enjoy
Right.
with us. That
The game
time
will be
before
down
playing.
while we do the maintenance, so just stay with us, folks. Stick with us.
So
Let's talk really slowly.
Okay. So, can you ask me if that's all?
Is that all?
It's not, Eric.
Wow.
Look!
Yesteryear's pumpkin spice content.
Last year content is coming back. Not the lootable one,
No.
but the steel one is coming back.
Yes.
So the werewolf is back only for 1 week.
Right.
Only for 1 week. The same week as the emote one.
The werewolf
The
in the world
werewolf.
of For Honor
Yeah.
only appears for 1 week a year.
Yeah, 1 week a year, exactly. And it has exactly the same start animation as the pumpkin one.
Pumpkin.
So
not
the
pimpkin.
Pumpkin.
Pumpkin. Pimpkin.
I never said pumpkin.
You
You're hearing very bad
I
words
definitely
coming
heard
from
pimpkin.
me.
Max, I believe you have the video, the old video
Do
we
we
showed
have the
last
old
year for the
video?
werewolf. So our newcomers, we have a lot of new players
Yeah.
since last year's event.
So
Let's show you what we're talking about. It's pretty dope.
amazing.
So ignore that date. That was literally the video we showed on last year's
Yeah.
Warriors Den when we were
So only for 1 week.
starting.
Then whenever you trigger the emote, we don't know which one you will play. And I love that.
Really?
Right? It's the exact same beginning.
Oh.
Between this
I
one
thought you were
and,
saying it was like you, the
No,
person
no,
triggering
no.
it, doesn't
No.
know. Because that would be
The
some-
other people
some
don't.
thing. Okay. So that is also available when the pumpkin one's available, starting on November 1st
Exactly.
till the 8th.
Exactly.
10,000 steel.
So is that all? It's not, because we're taking that opportunity, that specific time of the year, to also do a sale on our beloved last year
What?
Halloween mask at 10,000 steel.
Wow.
And like
You bamboozled me there. I thought it was going to be
Kenneth
15.
is saying,
Well, that is a steal.
exactly.
Hello.
Good job.
Shout out to Kenneth for that pun.
Yeah.
Ow, my foot, the axe. Sorry, I dropped the axe on my foot.
Now
That is a good pun, Kenneth. You get a raise.
and those were the first masks effect in Honor.
That was when we kicked off the whole masks
Yeah,
thing.
the whole mask items thing.
This axe
Ah
is
la
pretty
la.
heavy.
We're not getting any younger, Eric.
No kidding. My birthday's this weekend,
Is it?
so I get another year older. Not a cool feeling when you're old. When you're young, it's fine. I'm fine.
Happy
How are you?
birthday.
Oh, thank you. We're also still not done, Damien.
No, because we have an amazing
Hey, it
transition.
worked. Look at that. One of your great
This one
transitions made it.
works. You know what? I think the player is not up to date. That might be the issue.
Yeah.
It's not a player issue. It's
It's just
which time it
outdated,
is.
yeah. Well, I'll tell you what you did miss. We had a transition that would
Yeah.
turn the whole screen into a friggin' origami bird that flies away off screen. It was amazing
it was
and
amazing.
blew my mind.
Yeah. Ah, la, la.
Maybe if we do another event, we can.
And then we could say, yeah, you know, it's a pretty big event, it's enough. But it's not. It's never enough
Boy,
for
we
us.
are not.
Because we're bringing back Endless March
Yes.
from the dead.
Yes, which we sort of
Yes.
spoiled earlier.
Which sort of, yes. And it's not exactly the same,
Okay.
because we took the feedback from the community last year. And one of the feedback was that you were getting in revenge mode very easily and very quickly inside the skeletons. And it was almost becoming like an exploit.
Okay.
And we tuned that, we fixed that for this year.
Oh.
So it's an updated, it's a version 2.0
Okay.
of Endless March.
And
Do we play it or not?
I think because they already got to see it in game, I don't think we need to go in again to show them.
Okay.
That's my opinion.
You're saying to me right now that you're bored?
No, not at all. And maybe we have new viewers since we showed the map a few minutes ago. You know, that's how Twitch is.
Yeah,
People
we show
roll
it
in,
in the
roll
map.
out.
No, it's okay. And we have something else, because it's not all.
Hey, another great transition.
Amazing. We have a freaky weekly arcade quest. And that's new, that's brand new. Starting this Halloween, next week,
Yes.
we'll start introducing weekly quests in arcade.
Yes, so that
Those-
patch that we're dropping next week.
Yeah, comes
That we
with
mentioned.
the weekly quests.
Yep. So weekly quests
And those
begin.
will come every week now.
Yep.
And every week we have a handmade, handcrafted quest.
handcrafted, artisanally.
Quest done by our friends at Gobo.
Yeah.
and I'm really ugly right now, and I'm really disturbed. And it will change every week. It's a legendary quest. It's
Really good
harder.
on this shot. On this shot, it's very good.
It's harder than hard. It's the hardest
is.
hard. Anyway, and it's super hard.
Yeah.
And we're gonna play it right now together and show that we can't beat it.
And instead of me, actually, we're gonna have our friend Manu.
Someone that knows the
much
game.
better than me.
Okay. And we're gonna play it in co-op.
We are, and we have a transition that Max
And
wants to
we
know
have a
about.
transition. Max, could you just show the slide before we do the transition? Because I want to show it will be here in the world map, weekly quest. It will be available. You will be able to click on it, and you will here have this amazing legendary quest that will be here only 1 week. Only 1
Comes
week.
and goes.
Then
And
it
the
goes.
next
Then you
weekly
can't
quest
play it
comes in.
anymore. And there is something we haven't said.
Yes.
Is that you have an exclusive loot,
Oh.
an effect that is exclusive to arcade that you can only loot by doing the weekly quests.
This weekly quest or any weekly quest?
Any weekly
Okay.
quest, but the first time you beat the weekly quest of the week, you get it.
Oh.
The first time you beat it,
Guaranteed.
you get the first part, so either the idol or the execution or the emote version.
Very cool.
Then next week you need to come back.
Win again.
Win again. And then if you redo it, you have a chance to loot it back. But the first time, it's a guaranteed loot.
On that note, before we do the transition, we've been looking at feedback about arcade, right? And difficulty.
Yeah,
People
That's true.
have pointed out it's very, very, very hard
yeah.
on the highest levels.
So we are deciding to make it harder with weekly quests. So
It's not what I was trying to get you to say.
we're working on it right now. I'm playing a different version of arcade every day since last week.
Wow.
With a different difficulty tuning.
Okay.
We don't know if we can release it for the weekly quest next week. That's our hope. That's
Okay.
what we want to do, but there is no guarantee at all. We're working on the bot level 3, in fact, because they are freaking hard. They parry everything,
yeah.
they dodge everything, they counter
Depending on the
attack
variations
everything.
they
Yeah.
have, yeah.
So we're working on that for arcade, and we're also looking at the overall balancing. So we've updated last week the rewards. Tell us if it's better or not. Loot, XP, all of that. Still, of course. And we want to tune the difficulty as well,
Cool.
as soon as we're
That's
ready.
in progress. We'll have
That's in
updates when we have it.
progress.
All right, Max, hit your transition that I know you're very excited about.
So we have the warden now.
We do. Casual warden.
I think
Silent
I
warden.
think what we're seeing right now at this Wars Den is samurai and knights cooperating for the greater good.
Which they should have
Maybe
done last
we
week.
should do that
or 2 weeks ago.
for the faction war.
really
Just
should.
saying. We're trying to show the example here.
Yep.
Anyway, can we show the game, because it's amazing. We can show how the game will look like after the maintenance to everybody.
Oh, bats.
Look, bats, Blood Moon, and all those amazing news. Time limited news as well. All news are time limited anyway.
It's a feature only you care about. It's like, oh, we can set the time on the news now.
And look, now we're show the other screen, Max, so that we can show. Look, weekly quests. So this will be available next week. Next week, people. But we were so excited. We wanted to show it to you. You have a chance to get rare exclusive rewards. That's the effect first time you beat it, you get it. You can see that you have a timer, that it ends, so it's there only 1 week.
Yes.
And,
yes, guys, this is a dev build because it's not live. So we
yeah.
have to use a dev build.
So yeah.
What's happening?
And we are the desire of anger, blah. The cursed children of the great goddess.
Ooh.
As the blue moon rises, we need you to end our pain and let us reunite with our mother.
Oh my God.
Will you be strong enough to set us free?
Wow, that's deep.
So yeah, it's an event where you're trying to help people, you know. That's also something we're trying to do.
Creepy too. Definitely spoopy.
So let's play.
Yep.
Let's go.
Spoopy. People like the way you say blood.
Blood.
No, you say blood.
I said blood.
You've been saying blood at least.
You know,
So, yeah.
I'm very creative with my English as well.
So yes, as you mentioned, this is a legendary level quest, Damien.
Yeah.
So
We're really not sure to beat it because it's also with the old difficulty tuning. So it's
current difficulty.
Yeah, but maybe a difficulty nobody will be able to play because it's on a weekly quest.
But hey, we're doing
difficulty.
co-op, so I believe in you two.
So what do we have here? Max HP, she's not doing a lot of damage and we regenerate. So what we can do is that I can let you kill her and I will always regenerate HP. Oh, skeletons!
Did you invert your...
Yeah.
Oh, good.
And it's worth noting that those skeletons in the weekly quest are the same from the Endless March game, so they're gonna do a ton of
Extra
damage.
damage?
Yeah.
Oh, dang. Good to know.
Scary skeletons. Hello, my dear. I want to free you. She doesn't want to get free.
We've got the audio on the screen.
Ouch.
Oh, damn.
So you can back off a bit and try to regain your health.
Do all the job, please.
Just protect me from the minions that are coming.
That's a good dividing of labor, but he's not doing it. Damien, you're a bad teammate.
No, I tried to stop her
Protect her from the
biting
minions.
my friend.
Protect him from the skellies. Instead of giving the shaman revenge.
Look at the damage from the skeletons. It's amazing.
Oh boy.
Oops.
I'm gonna die.
You need to parry more.
Yeah.
You didn't follow your teammates' directions, Damien. He asked you to kill the skeletons, and you decided to go for glory. And I don't know if that's gonna work out for you.
Ouch.
Oh boy.
Look at that parry.
Look at that parry. Luke parry.
And the revive. That's how we win.
Oh, you got the revive. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
I'm like that.
Now there's the revive.
I'm a team player. Ouch. I'm getting executed. You
Oh,
won't be able to
revive for
switch
you.
screen, Max.
Okay.
Please win.
Oh no!
That's the end. The skeletons are back. It's like they're coming from the dead.
Okay, that.
Ouch.
Great pose
Wow.
stuck on the wall there.
That's a very chill way to die.
Yeah.
Casual death. Yeah, let's give it another go, guys. I like your loops, Damien. Look at
I
that.
love
You're
Yeah, I put them on specifically for him.
Yeah.
I knew he'd like that.
He's a loop fiend.
Great customization here. Great job.
I like the purple.
Yeah, purple is spooky. Sorry.
All right. Can the team do it? Come on, chat. Give them some
I will
love.
try to not trigger her.
Give them support. They
She's so
need your
frightening.
support and faith and cat power.
Oh, la, la, la.
So, okay.
Revenge, yeah, okay, thank you.
A lot of negative Nellies in the chat, Damien. I'm not gonna lie. They don't think we can do it, but I do. I know you. I know what's in your heart. I know that you can do this. He's in the zone.
I'm trying to get hits while.
Probably doesn't help that you're still wearing that stupid mask.
Yeah, I can see only with one eye.
So
But that's an extra challenge. No!
Oh boy.
I'm dead.
I will revive you.
Go to the bridge, push her off and win. I like that. I like that suggestion from Sheer Problem.
Let me revive you, let me revive. She was nice.
Ledge her. Ledge
She
her.
parry baited me.
Oh,
You can
boy.
finish her. She's solo. Beware, she's parry baiting. You're parry baiting too.
Get revenge.
Oh boy. Oh boy. Oops. Okay. Oh no! Zip zap doo.
If I revive you, then you revive me, maybe we can do it. You know, like with 3-4 lives.
Do you want to try to?
We were that close. Do we have death cheat on?
I think if you did, you'd be doing a little bit better.
Yeah, you can activate them, but
Okay. we might activate them. Yeah, and we'll ask everyone to close their eyes,
Oh boy.
just to show one of the next encounter.
the second encounter is even harder.
Yeah.
I don't think you need death cheats. I think you're gonna do it this time.
But the purpose of those is not to complete them in 10 minutes, you know?
It's supposed to be a challenge.
Yeah,
Yeah.
exactly.
The weekly quests are for the best
it's,
of the
it's
best.
a weekly challenge. Try to dodge that. Oui! Voilà.
This is more like how Damien actually plays when he's at his desk. A lot of
Swearing.
random French.
Yeah.
Oh boy.
No, she's parry
Oh.
baiting. I know her now.
Can read her.
Yeah. She's not parry baiting. Help me!
Okay.
So back up
I
to
really
her.
think the moosh has got this.
Okay, wait.
I'm gonna die.
Oh no!
She's solo. It's okay, she's focused on me. You can do it.
Yeah, I just have to wait for her revenge to go.
You can revive me as well.
The greedy.
Yeah!
Yeah!
Good job! I want to
got
emote,
there.
but I'm dead.
We got there. All right. It's gonna get harder now, Damien.
Yeah.
Take your mask off.
Yeah,
Give yourself a real chance.
and what is amazing is that
Can you actually see?
with this eye, yes,
Come on.
you need only one eye. Everybody.
You will not leave this world in the hands of a weakling. No, that's all I saw.
So if you thought a shaman was hard, now there's gladiator too.
And we have
He cheats death.
she regenerates and he cheats death.
Yeah.
So he respawns unless all their allies are defeated at the same time.
So we have
Thank
to
you
kill
for
the shaman
that.
first.
No, but they need to be dead at the same time. Ah, yes, we need to kill the shaman first.
So yeah, you mentioned earlier that the
Block
weekly
drain
quests
stamina,
are
attack drain
handcrafted.
stamina. Yeah,
This is not a randomized thing. Like,
yeah.
so you at least can know what to expect from round to round.
We are so happy. I will let you do the job.
Do you wanna? Yeah.
He's gonna do it. So
You're already dead.
yeah.
Sorry.
So even if the modifiers weren't helpful, they also do extra damage and have damage resistance.
Oy, oy, oy.
Oh, no.
Pardon.
Pardon.
What a polite can say.
No. Can't revive you, bud.
No. Okay.
Oy, oy, oy.
She's looking for something inside my body. So, yeah.
This is good entertainment right here.
We don't want to spoil everything, you know? It's
Yeah,
okay
that's
if we
the
don't
only
build that one. We haven't triggered the... She's taking so little damage.
Yeah, because she regenerates.
We try to stop her. Continue. That's what I do.
So right now it's good because the gladiator is in the back.
Yes!
Execute,
That.
execute.
Good job.
Glad likes to watch.
Yeah.
So our heavy is gonna knock it down. So one heavy, and then we finish. But
Damien!
It's over.
Dr. Data!
I tried to parry that one.
One more.
I want to say
One more shot. See how we do. You got it on 3 last time.
Let's try to aggro only her.
Oh, yo. There you go. So use that to your advantage. You can knock him down.
Yeah, let's spam heavy. I'm doing really good. I'm doing really good. You can also do those alone, of course.
Right.
It's a bit harder. It's not harder, but in co-op you have an extra modifier that makes them tougher.
Okay. So,
So sometimes it's easier in co-op, sometimes it's harder, depends. Maybe we need to wait. Don't go there. No, because I don't know how we triggered on Lydia. Maybe we need to turn.
attack buff hidden around the corner. Get buff, get buff.
Yes, good job.
Sorry. I'm feeling my emotions today.
Fucking Paris base.
Yes,
Yes, good job.
Okay, up.
Ah,
Oh boy. No, get the revive, get the revive. Oh boy, no, don't do that.
we.
Wow. Okay.
Good job.
Okay. Nice.
And we haven't equipped any perk.
there's
I
no
think
perk?
perks are disabled in the arcade.
Oi.
No, they're not.
No? Alright.
Perks could have helped you here.
Oh,
Oh, Lolo.
I tried.
yeah. You got the.
I was
super
honorable
armor
over
version.
here.
Oi.
I need to push him with my heavy. Maybe
Push
the
him.
maybe the boost is back now.
No.
Is there one on the other
Try
side?
zone attack cancels.
Oi. Beautiful. Yes. Damien. I believe in you.
Just one quick zone attack.
Get your stams. Get your stammies. Damien. No.
No, too soon.
Wait!
I wanna say good fight. And we'll show this one and we won't show the last
People
one.
are feeling it.
Because
That
we
was an
should-
emotional roller
because
coaster.
we shouldn't spoil
Friends beyond
everything.
death, we deem you worthy to become our savior and welcome you in the Hall of the Bloodhound. An old friend awaits you there, a tormented Kensei.
Who cannot fight, blah blah blah.
Right.
Cannot fight, who knows?
Couldn't find peace.
So, you know,
So now the
shaman,
Kensei cheats death.
shaman inflicting bleed, it's okay.
It's okay.
Shaman never stumbles, easy.
You get faster
Kensei
revenge.
deaths.
So go for the
down.
shamans first, because otherwise you're not going to be able to kill that Kensei.
We need to kill the sisters. Yeah. Let's call them the shaman sisters.
Sure.
They look so proud.
They know that they're about to destroy.
Look, we're in the Halloween map.
Oh, beautiful. Oh, I love the top hat skellies.
A nice aggro.
This is going to be a massacre.
It wasn't a parry bait.
Sweet.
You know, sometimes I like to do the decoy.
Yeah, you did a
Be the
great,
target
you did a good job decoying there.
for him to.
Boise, boysies. I like that it reloads quickly after you die.
Yeah, that's his design. But killing the Kensei won't
Exactly. You need them
help us.
stammies. Oh. Oh no.
I'm gonna die. She's eating me. Do we get? No, we have revenge plus.
You should look around, see if there's any more buffs hidden in here. I mean, not now.
Maybe we have some treats.
Treats?
Yeah, trick or treats. See what I did there
In the map.
in the map.
That's what you're calling the buffs?
Bah oui. Because it's Halloween.
I don't know, but there's chocolate on the table. I'm going to eat one right now because I've not had lunch in time.
There's a hole here, though. So you can take it out.
Oh! You found a hole?
Yeah, but I
ledge?
died quickly because it's surrounded by skeletons.
Oh. One of
We
those
love
skeleton
skeletons.
holes.
The shaman was eating something on my body. Let's go there. Let's
Go
ledge,
through the hole.
everyone.
Go through the hole.
I'm gonna get ledge.
Taking it to the hole. Wow!
And I fall in the.
Just wanted to show off the smoky water.
Yeah, exactly. I think you get the picture.
I think they get the picture, Damien.
Yeah. And we don't want to spoil how you can succeed that one.
No, this is...
They need to figure that
gotta-
out by themselves.
Yeah, exactly. We wanted to show you the
Voilà.
way not to do it.
Yeah.
So now they can figure out the way to do it.
Yeah. So maybe there are some treats in the map.
Yes, maybe there's some treats.
Maybe.
All right, Max,
Good.
why don't you cut us
Thanks.
back to our PowerPoint? Manu, thank you so much.
You're welcome.
You're a beautiful warden.
That mask is so small, it's hurting me.
Tell you to take it off. It's okay to take it off.
No, I'm.
The rest of the day, you're going to have marks on your face.
I can do that.
Wow.
And who can do that?
Hey, look, there's our loot. All right, let's
Anyway.
switch back to the PowerPoint, please.
You have to have fun.
Oh, we're actually on the computer with the PowerPoint, aren't we?
It reminds me
What
the
is happening?
people putting their dogs in their sweater, and then their dogs eat some stuff and they play with their hands. Anyway.
What is making you think of that? This costume you're wearing?
Yeah. And when you do that.
Oh, okay, sure.
Anyway. I'm so creative right now. So now
Hey!
we have one last thing.
We do.
And this is on you.
Yep. So we've been doing contests here and there, and we thought we'd have another fan art contest, a phantasmic art contest. And in fact, these pumpkins that you see around us are carved, including this watermelon. I don't know if anyone's talked about the watermelon. It's
amazing.
To see it, but
Show
it's carved.
Zoom in.
Can we get a zoom on camera? Oh, yeah, it's beautiful. So we're going to do an art contest, but instead of just regular 2D fan art, we're actually doing a pumpkin carving contest, a For Honor pumpkin carving contest.
And show the pumpkin because it should remind you something.
So that, yes,
One.
our good friend Nico made this one.
Thank you, Nico. You're
That is,
awesome.
yeah, I don't want to spoil it yet. Maybe get a shot of, yep.
Yeah.
Justin Kruger, ComDev, community developer on Rainbow Six, bragged to me about his pumpkin carving skills. So I said, all right, do this. And he did, and that's amazing.
And it's
Shout out to
something,
UB Justin.
It's something you already saw in that show.
It
that
is.
pumpkin.
I know.
It reminds you something.
And then do we get this one
But
here?
what
it
it
blocked?
is.
Yeah, my old friend, yeah, hello. Does that look familiar to you folks? That's the pumpkin you saw to get smashed on the ground after my head turned into it. Did you already do it? You already did the watermelon, right?
Yeah.
And, okay,
He
we're
did
good.
all of those.
I've never seen a carved watermelon like that, by the way. That's very cool. So back to the PowerPoint. We have prepared some stencils for you to get you started, give you ideas, and that's what all of these are based on, is those stencils. So go to the next slide, please, Damien.
Let's go.
And again, thank you.
Oh,
So you see they're based
so
on the
good.
masks. You can also do a For Honor one. You can do the cowboy. Or you can do whatever the hell you want. This was just to give people a little guidance from the beginning. You do not have to use these.
the skeleton cowboy is amazing.
I know, he's great. So there's stencils. That's what Alex used to do hers. It just helps you outline it, and then you cut. You can paint on a pumpkin if you prefer, where that's totally cool. Be as creative as you want, but it has to be a picture of a pumpkin, basically. It's not drawings, it's photography, words. But that is not all. And we're going to have an article on our website. If it's not up already, no, great. Later today, hopefully, we'll have an article up that will on forhonorgame.com. You can download these stencils. We'll probably tweet about it as well. But we'll be choosing 20 winners. 20. That's 20.
20.
Yeah, I shouldn't have said
You
the
don't
T,
say
sorry.
that.
I know, I always mess it up. And the contest starts at 4 p.m. today. The article goes up at 4 p.m. You can start now if you want to get really creative. And we're picking 20 winners. Go to the next slide. We'll be manufacturing pins, enamel pins, based on this design right here. For this only. This is sort of like your limited time loot, Damien. We're never going to do this again. It's a limited run. 20 of you are going to win this by making the best carved pumpkin. So again, it's going to be a physical enamel pin that we will mail to you. So all the rules, the stencils, it'll all be on the website at 4 o'clock Eastern time is what I'm told. So I'm pretty excited about that.
I'm really excited.
It'll
too.
tell you how you get your pictures to us. We have an email address, all that. Feel free to tweet them too, but we'll only accept entries at the email address. And that is everything. Believe it or not, we have
Really
reached
huge.
the end. Our maintenance is still ongoing, correct?
We tried as much as we could.
Yep.
You know?
Go to the next slide. I think Mike maybe had our little wrap up.
You did a surprise for us?
Probably.
I'm very scared right now.
Let's have a look.
Oh no, it's okay.
One more button. Oh, great. Great. Just a slight head waggle.
Can we do it?
Why not? Okay, so you can come back to us, Max. So that is Return of the Otherworld.
Yes.
A lot of stuff. It will begin as soon as our maintenance is over, which is currently ongoing. And this will be a little bit of a challenge, but we've started over the last few weeks hosting streamers after our show. This week is no exception. He won't be able to play until the maintenance is over, which is, I apologize that happened. It was not the plan. But, you know, we're still going to do the hosting anyway, and you can introduce yourself to the folks, maybe queue up some goofs, scroll through Reddit like Strippin did on his stream last week when Uplay went down. So we are going to be hosting a very good For Honor streamer, very dedicated guy, streams a ton. He's streamed 125 hours in the last 30 days. His name is Daddy Law 69. And we'll be hosting him as soon as we wrap this up. So I do encourage you to go to his channel, support him in any way you can. And then, like I said, once the maintenance is over, he'll actually be playing this stuff. So if you happen to be at work, you can't play yourself, he's going to play through it for you, I think. So thank you so much to Daddy Law. Have a good time. Thank you, Damien and the team, for all the great content.
And if you want to play some cowboy stuff,
yeah,
come today on For Honor.
That's right. For Honor is the place for cowboy content this week in games.
Oh, yeah.
And that is it, folks. Thank you very much. And we will be back next week. We've got Patch coming out and maybe some more surprises.
Yes.
So, talk to you next week.
Bye.
Talk to you next week.
Yeah. wait. I don't have the good outro. 1 minute, please. 1 second, please.
This is the best. This is the best.
I'm good.
Damon, you got a little mustache going on there.
I'm good.
I kind of like that. It almost looks like that picture of you merged with Roman that guy on Twitter made.
I'm so badass right now.
Well, except for the tag. And the hat is backwards. Oh, we can leave now? Okay, bye.
Let's go.
For honor, baby.
Hell yeah!